Earlier tonight, consumer investigator Danielle Serino here at Channel 3 explained why many of us get tax bills every year from RITA or a company called CCA. They're two businesses hired to collect some residents' taxes. Does this sound familiar? Well, tonight, Danielle tells us why there are so many complaints against them and why they're not going away.
Let's just get real. We all hate taxes, especially Ohio's resident taxes. And we get angrier when we don't know why we're paying them. You just paid them.
Yeah, because if I didn't...
They'd come after you. Forget it.
And what a surprise for residents who haven't lived here very long.
2 months.
Oh, he's another one that's going to get it. Despite taxing them, very few cities like Menor tell their residents they need the taxes for things like emergency services, paving roads, and snow plowing. Most find out when they get a bill from the Regional Income Tax Agency or Central Collection Agency, whom they hire to collect their taxes. In fact, when we called Cleveland City Hall, which oversees the CCA, the person we spoke with didn't even know what it was.
Central Collection Agency? The people who handle your taxes?
There are dozens of taxpayer complaints about RITA and the CCA, like from this resident who said a RITA employee told her she was paid in full, but 3 years later got a summons saying she owed thousands in back taxes. This woman said she hired a lawyer after getting a 10-year-old tax bill, which was wrong. And this resident says he got a bill for 3 years of back taxes because TurboTax didn't support CCA filers.
Is somebody dropping the ball here?
Brattonville Mayor John LeCastro, who also headed up two local mayors' organizations, said it's on the residents to educate themselves.
Most communities that do employ RITA or CCA are happy with their overall performance. I would suggest you contact RITA and CCA and see what the disconnect was on it.
Which is exactly what we did.
Why this has been such a hot mess trying to actually collect those taxes?
I grilled them for nearly an hour on everything from misplacing the personal information for 50,000 taxpayers.
We have to date never received word from a taxpayer that they had anything compromised.
I asked him about its website going down 2 days before taxes were due.
Now that our website capacity is multiple times more robust than it was at that time.
Then there were the accusations its employees don't know what they're doing.
You have to spend at least a year with the agency before we would have you calculating tax returns for others. So they are not wet behind the ears.
He acknowledged the agency could always improve, but while Ohioans will probably always hate them, he points out,
if we're doing as poor as some have said, then why would the word of mouth from one municipality to another be that the best option in the state of Ohio is the Regional Income Tax Agency?
Now, I asked the Brattonville mayor if using CCA and RITA to collect taxes was politically motivated because the state's been pushing to collect them instead, which means municipalities could lose out on money. He said no. The CCA, by the way, never responded to our interview request. Danielle Serino, Channel 3 News.
Good stuff, Danielle. Thanks.